What is going on, everyone? It's Super here, and welcome to another Dragon Ball FighterZ video. And today we're going to be talking about the Shenron Mechanic, the Dragon Ball system that is being implemented in Dragon Ball FighterZ. And this is going to be an in-game feature, meaning that you're going to be able to use this actually in-game when you're fighting versus someone else. It's not going to be something specific to story mode or something like that. Whether it's going to be in, quote-unquote ranked and in competitive play, that's another, discussion, because this seems like it could be really, it could pretty much turn the tide in a game. Let's just say that you're losing and you accumulate these 7 Dragon Balls, which I will go into detail what the wishes are going to do in a bit. Just want to explain, for you guys who might not know, you accumulate the 7 Dragon Balls throughout the course of the match. I want to throw this out there because literally nobody knows what are the requirements to accumulate 1 Dragon Ball. So throughout the course of the match, both of you guys are fighting just normally, and randomly you might get, the 1-star Dragon Ball, the 2-star Dragon Ball, etc., etc. At first it was thought that maybe depending on the hits of the combo, that's the Dragon Ball that you get. So for example, if I hit a 40-hit combo, I might get the 4-star ball. But not every single combo ends up, granting you a Dragon Ball. So there might be other prerequisites that you have to meet in order to get, specific Dragon Balls. And nobody knows on what determines who uses these 7 Dragon Balls, because both of you guys are accumulating the Dragon Balls throughout the course of the match. I might get 3, you might get 3, who gets the 4th, and who uses the wish that Shenron grants. So that's the whole mechanics of the Dragon Ball. You just accumulate Dragon Balls throughout the course of the match, and then whoever gets the 7th ball maybe is the one who makes the wish. But what about if I accumulate 6 and you accumulate 1, and you're the one who gets the wish while I put in all the work? So none of that is clear right now. Any new information, I'll keep you guys updated. But this was sort of like a leak, not really a leak, but it was more of a slip, because this wasn't supposed to be shown on stream when they were showing off this gameplay in the background. But I'll show you guys what happens when you summon Shenron. So I'll put the image up on the screen right now. Shout out to Shonen Games for doing the translation, because of course this was in Japanese. So Shonen Games, I'll leave their article about Dragon Ball FighterZ linked in the description. Thanks for translation. So here we go. When Shenron is summoned, so this was exactly what I thought was going to happen. So once you collect all 7 Dragon Balls, the match stops entirely and you get a cutscene. Not really a cutscene, well, I guess, yeah, a little scene of Shenron being summoned. Now, once Shenron is summoned, you get a choice between 4 wishes. So the first one at the top, we're going to go from top to right to bottom to left. So the top one, please heal me. So what this is going to do is probably restore all your health. So whatever character is out on the field, you're going to get all that health back. And then moving on to the right side is please grant me Goku's strength. Now this one's interesting because it has the sparkling blast, emblem or sign on the wish. So does that mean that you're gonna get, Goku's strength, his attack strength plus sparkling blast for a little bit? Maybe if you use sparkling blast already, you get it again. It regenerates the sparkling blast to 100%. Who knows what that means? This was, like I mentioned, this was not really supposed to be shown on stream. It was just more of a little slip because the 7 Dragon Balls got accumulated. Went to the little cutscene. We got this little glimpse for a little bit. So I don't know about that one. But, the whole point of the wish is to get Goku's strength. Moving on to the bottom one. Now, this one it blew my mind when I saw the translation for this. So, please grant me an undying body. What? So, in match, you're going to be immortal. You're going to be immortal for that match, for the entire match. Maybe you're going to be immortal for a little bit. I don't know what this is, but an undying body means that you cannot die, meaning you are immortal. So how are they going to balance this out? You know what I mean? Not being able to die means you could pretty much time your opponent out if it would last the entire game, which I don't think it's going to do. I don't think it's going to last the entire game. If this is something that they want to balance out, you know, it has to have a time limit. Maybe make it 30 seconds, somewhere around there, where you can't really, you could take hits, but you're not going to take damage, maybe. That's probably the most likely scenario that I see this you know, wish granting the opponent. I see it being like a time limit where you could get hit. Like, you're not going to be invulnerable, invincible. You can get hit, but you're not going to take damage for the duration of, let's just say, 30 seconds. Maybe Shenron says you will have an undying body for like 30 seconds. And then you could get hit. So if your defense sucks, you're going to get hit. You're going to get put into combos, but you're not going to be taking damage. That's what I see this doing, because having an undying body, if that lasts the entire round, you can pretty much time your opponent out, right? Because you can't lose. You can't lose that last bit of life that is necessary in order for your opponent to win. So that's what I see happening. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think granting an undying body is going to do. And the last one here to the left is, please revive my fallen allies. Now, that's another one that, you know, is a feature that we thought was going to make it into the game. You know, the Dragon Balls are most known for, you know, reviving people who have, you know, died in battle in the past. That's how a lot of the Z fighters come back to life, you know, because of the Dragon Ball. So this was definitely an obvious one, and it looks like it revives all your fallen teammates. So if you have both, if both of your, you know, your other characters are, you know, defeated, this wish is going to bring them back to life. Now, as you guys see from the left, it looks like the entire life bar is full. So does that mean that getting this wish and bringing back your teammates who have already been defeated, are they gonna come back with full life bars? Both of them with full life bars. I think that's a little crazy. Even in like Marvel Infinite, when you use the Soul Stone, the fallen teammate comes back with what, 20%, somewhere around there. But coming back to life with full health, that's gonna be pretty crazy. So that is pretty much the Dragon Ball mechanic in a nutshell. Hopefully you guys got the gist of it, and hopefully I explained it the best that I could. It's pretty, you know, straightforward right there. You guys could just see from the screenshot. Out of all these wishes, please heal me. You know, that's okay. It's not, I mean, it's good. You know, you get your full life back, but it's okay. Grant me Goku's strength. You know, depends on what happens. Does your Sparkling Blast come back to full gauge if you already used it? Because Sparkling Blast is like X Factor from Ultimate Marvel 3. Like, that thing is strong because not only are you doing more damage, you're faster, your buttons take up more priority. So if I'm like jumping in or dashing in and I do, like, let's just say a medium kick, I could automatically just press and mash on like jab, and that's gonna take priority over one of your moves because Sparkling Blast gives your character like a little bit more speed and more priority on his moves. So Sparkling Blast is really good. Depends on, you know, how that's gonna incorporate into this wish. Grant me an undying body. That one sounds ridiculous, but I'm sure they're gonna balance it out. I'm thinking that, like I mentioned before, it's gonna be what I predict, which is going to be you are not going to take damage, but you are going to be able to get hit for around 30 seconds. There's going to be some sort of time limit. And then please revive my fallen allies. Looks like it's going to end up being the best wish out of them all if the characters that you revive come back with full health. That, I think that one's going to be the one that everyone goes to, especially late in the game. So let me know what you guys think. A couple other, you know, little tidbits from the stream was that Tien, when he uses Chaozu and he does the his level 3 where Chaozu comes from behind and, you know, pretty much does a self-destruct, whenever Chaozu does that and it actually connects on your opponent, you cannot use Chaozu as an assist anymore because Tien's gameplay also incorporate Shoutsu as being able to help him out with different moves in the game. So once you actually connect with Shoutsu's level 3, he's going to be gone from the game, which makes perfect sense, obviously. And to be honest, I don't think it's even going to be worth using Shoutsu's level 3 because it looks like it did no damage. At some point in the gameplay, someone lands it and it does no damage. It does like 20%, which I think level 3 should do way more in this game. Like super moves should do like way more damage in this game because it looks like games are going to be going on for a long time, but if you have super moves that do a lot of damage, you know, it might cut back down on that time, so matches won't be like 5 minutes long, especially with this you know Dragon Ball feature. Please revive my fallen allies, come back with full health. You know, it's gonna make the game last even longer. So I really do feel like they should buff the supers, especially level 3s, to do way more damage. And the last one here is about the change bodies from Captain Ginyu. It was said that when Captain Ginyu changes bodies with you, you cannot change back. So if you get hit by Captain Ginyu's body change, you're not going to be able to change back into your character, or you're not going to be able to do Captain Ginyu's, you know, body change technique on your opponent, so you could switch back again. Not only that, but of course the Ginyu Force will not be available to you because you're not Captain Ginyu anymore. You have his body, but you're not Captain Ginyu. So that is going to be a huge disadvantage when that happens. And apparently your teammates will not help you out as well, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe I am, because it was a little bit confusing. It wasn't like really specified as to say if it's the Ginyu Force that's not going to help you or it's just your teammates. It just said your team, like your team. So I'm pretty sure it's like the Ginyu Force that's not going to help you, but you could still call in assists. But that's going to be it. Any like new information, I'll keep you guys updated. But thank you guys so much for watching. This game is looking better and better every time we see it. I can't wait till January 26th, and I'll see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.